Morning everybody, it's Chris here from Zero Education with the Forex 4 Majors Analysis Update for the 20th of October. I'm just going to start with the Euro US dollar again this morning. CCC strategy template for all those that you are joining us for the first time. Made up of 6 time frames, starting with our daily, working our way to a 4-hour, 30, 15 and 5 minute time frame. Okay, I'm going to have a look at the daily first. You notice we had a huge down day yesterday. Got started yesterday and subsequently just kept on falling, and I think it fell even further after news came out that gold in particular had actually fallen, primarily because the Chinese government had actually increased their interest rates by 25 basis points, and I think that's kind of strengthened the US dollar, and any pairs against the US dollar actually fell. And what it's done now is it's brought us to a moving average, but also a potential swing in terms of 1370 thereabouts. If we found support at that, we could see a bit of a potential consolidation today. If we fell through that, then we will be looking at other areas along the way to the downside. You can see here, for example, all these previous ones. So we had a bit of a consolidation there, so it's gone straight through it, and now we're in this band now. Breakthrough there would see the pair rallying down further to run about there. 13500 is a nice big one over here, which is a massive fall to 13300. So there are some areas of potential downside movement. My CTC for the first time has got a red arrow in this very bullish uptrend. However, we are still blue on either side of that on our CTC strategy. Let's have a look at the intraday time frames. You'll see that pullback that we saw this morning in the Asian market. If I go to an hourly chart, for example, you can see how we've seen a pullback on the Asian market. It's brought us back now to a 20-period moving average, which it has acted as a resistance level in the past. So if you look at it, you draw it out that way, we see the resistance level out on that side. So there's a bit of movement still to go. The one thing to note on this is that it's now testing a previous support level. In the past we saw a bit of a bounce here, so if it's to remain bullish, we'd like to see it obviously break this area here and highs to the upside. And then we have another area of resistance around this area, just above the 138.85 area to the upside. For all you intraday traders, you can see that for the first time we're now really trading well below the 50-period moving average, which is acting as both of that acting as a really nice support level for this pair on the 4-hour time frame. And now you can see how it's actually broken through a previous support level as well as a resistance level in the past. If it fails to break above 1380 now, it'll be trading on the underside, and we know what we say that the possibility is that this being the start of it, we have a juicy little pullback, and now we could look at more areas like 136 and 100 as possible targets to the downside if it fails to break higher. Okay, so just be aware of that. We do now have, for this, we have a swing to the downside, so we've got a lower swing, and if it stays below this 13800 now, which was previously a strong support area initially, then we could see other targets on the downside being 136.50 as our next target to start with. Okay, this is on the downside now, guys, on the 4-hour. Okay, so factor that all in and make sure that you follow up your analysis with strong money management.